Hello, friends. This is Actual Play. Welcome back. This is our third episode, our third session of AState from Handiwork Games. So step inside a Baroque urban nightmare, the world of AState, using the acclaimed Forged in the Dark game system. Our troublemakers will defend their corner from selfish authorities, angry gangs, and heartless industries. And they will also deal with the consequences of their actions as they struggle for a better tomorrow. All channel proceeds are split between the Black Lives Matter and the Trans Legal Defense and Education Fund. Let's go around and talk to our troublemakers and find out what they've been up to. How are you, Misha?
I'm not sure if I object to troublemaker or identify as troublemaker. I mean, it alternates. Like some days I'm definitely troublemaker. Let's see. My kid sprouted like an extra 3 inches while he was at his grandparents'.
Wow.
And so he's like this close to being as tall as I am. He's taller than his older sibling, which irks them to no end.
Nice. Nice. As it should. Nice.
Yeah. It's like 3 years younger, so it's quite amusing.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, other than that, just coasting through the rest of summer. School shopping has already begun, which is expensive.
I was gonna say, watching my wallet get smaller and smaller.
Yeah, I got one going to middle school and one going to high school, so it's like
wow.
Yeah. Although, okay, how is it that TI-84s, which were like top of the line when I was in high school, are still the recommended model, and not only that, are still the exact same freaking price.
They are.
It has been nearly 30 years. Why are they still this expensive?
Because nobody else is making them, and TI is like,
what you gonna do? Right, what you gonna do? And we make the schools make sure that we're the pick.
Yeah.
What's going on with you, Jeremiah?
Coming off a weekend full of gaming with our local CantCon going on here in Kansas City. Got to play a whole lot of games this weekend, which was fun. First time being at a in-person con in a long time, so that was exciting. So gonna wrap up my weekend with some AState.
Nice. And Judd, how are you? How's your weekend?
Yeah, doing all right. It was a beautiful weekend. It was just kind of perfect. Last weekend was a little too hot. This weekend was just right.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was nice. Got a little hiking in and a lot of napping, and it was good.
I like the napping part. I'm with you.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Big fan of naps.
No doubt.
All right. So we ran a negotiation mission last session. Asta was out. We're in downtime. Let's bring Asta up to speed, and then we'll stick with our downtime activities. You both have spent one. Asta still has 2, so we'll start with Asta then. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Anyone may speak first.
Oh, for the catching up. Gotcha.
Yes. Sorry. Yes.
Yeah, so we brought together so the two factions, who was Daylight and the Red Sabers, who got renamed from a previous name. They got retconned into being the Red Sabers, the local vigilante group. And I think we were really just wanting to it was a first step just to get them agree to a peace treaty, basically.
Right.
Because violence was escalating. Maybe a dozen people had died. So we were just trying to get them to come to the table to agree to let's stop fighting until we come to a deal or something.
Yeah. And I think we were successful. Although out of it, we got a cool clock where one of their more troublesome members, whose name is Rogue Panther. He sounds nice. He also choked Jandon unconscious during the negotiations.
Yeah, leaving Rory to finish the job.
Yeah.
Why did he choke you unconscious?
Impulse control issues? I mean, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah. He was making him try to think about his feelings, and he got he was not having that.
It did not go well. And I'm going to change the order of my real name and my character name because everybody else has it in a different order.
Yeah, but we ended up succeeding, so they've agreed to a ceasefire.
Yes.
Cease stabbing, whatever. No more. So it's a very tenuous peace at the moment.
Yeah, and maybe the most important thing, someone, a third party came in and like
took a shot,
fired a gun, and tried to like set things off, and we chilled it out. But that was troubling.
I think we were able to determine that the intended victim was the second in command of the Red Sabers, Kara.
Yes, that is correct. Yeah. Kara.
Luckily, they missed. Oh, that's right, because I saved her. That's right.
Yes, you saved her. Yes.
That's right.
Cool.
And so we have for my first downtime activity I did last time, started a clock to try to figure out who the shooter was, where they were when they took the shot, who it was, and almost nearly filled it up. And then I think I ended up having to Rome, I think was his name.
Yes, Rome.
He's
from
like
the council.
Yeah, he's like a security guy in the council, and he's trying to get me to back off because he's like, "This is my job. I'll deal with it." And I'm like, well, "Yeah, but you're not doing a good job."
Yep.
I think that was the high points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I think my first downtime was training.
Yeah, that's right. You did some training
to learn some prowess because Jandon is not really interested in getting choked unconscious again.
Legit. I mean, nobody really. Okay, I won't say nobody likes it, but most people do.
Yeah. Yeah. I was about to be like, well, no, I'm not engaging with that. Nope. That's bait. What's that? What's that Fury Road meme? That's bait up there. I see it.
Nope. I see it.
So downtime.
Downtime.
Yeah. Oh, and then we also talked about it. We'll need to kind of retcon our Alliance XP because we hadn't been doing that. So we'll want to talk about that at some point.
Gotcha.
Or Corner XP or whatever it's called.
Yeah, Corner XP. And if you need some time to think about what you want to do for downtime, Misha, we can jump into Corner Advancement and then come back to you.
Yeah, I'm trying to find my sheet. It's like doing things.
I had the same problem last week. Yep.
Like for some reason, I now have a weird clock instead of a actual picture for my icon. Yeah, it's.
I think that happened to me once, and I couldn't.
Oh yeah, you're right. I see you. Hang on. Did I do that?
I don't
know. It just happened to me too.
Think you did.
Well, so I did do a thing with updating all the software.
I have a printout of my character sheet that I've been working on.
Printout.
Yeah.
I know. I just wanted to that was me amusing myself. I apologize. Yeah. No need for anyone else to be amused at that nonsense.
I don't have a million printouts on my desk. That's not a thing that happens.
Right.
All right, so your sheets have returned. You should be able to update your profile, your avatar picture from there. Does that work?
There we go.
Cool.
Yeah, I did a big update this weekend, updating all the Foundry stuff. So some of this may have gotten stepped on.
Gotcha. Okay.
Cool. I'm looking at the corner advancement page now.
Yeah.
So right out of the gate, the triggers are Mark II. Okay. Executed a mission plan. If your alliance made a plan and carried it out, mark XP.
I think we did that.
Yeah.
Rebuked or countered a threat to the corner. If you successfully challenged a rival faction or some other force that directly threatens the well-being of the corner, mark XP.
I don't know if there's any direct threats yet. Are there?
That would have been indirect. I would say the fighting between those two factions spilled out into the neighborhood, right? To the corner.
But we stopped it.
Right.
So does that count? Does that count as rebuking a threat?
Do you both feel like it does, or do you three feel like it does?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, random violence isn't good for anybody.
Yep.
Agreed.
Okay.
All right. Let's mark XP.
2. I've got the sheet up, so I'm updating it.
Awesome.
Cool.
Thank you.
Contend with challenges above your current station. If your alliance tangled with higher tiers or more dangerous opposition, mark XP.
Oh yeah.
That is
Daylight
a true
for
statement.
sure. Yeah.
Daylight
It
for
sounds
sure.
like we did.
I think Daylight might be like a tier 3 gang or something, which is rough.
They are. Yeah, they are tier 3.
I'm not sure we can help but do that at this point.
That's true.
Bolster your corner's reputation or develop a new one. Review your corner's reputation. Did you do anything to promote it? Also, mark XP if you developed a new reputation for the corner.
Our current reputation is resourceful.
I don't think we've changed that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know do we feel like we bolstered it or promoted it at all?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's pretty resourceful to get people together and keep them chill during
That's true. Yeah. And stop an assassination attempt.
I'll buy that.
Good deal. Express the nature of your alliance. This trigger is intended to be easy to hit, for there are many ways your alliance might show its special nature. Did anything in the session highlight what is unique about your alliance? If so, mark XP.
I don't know what our special nature is necessarily.
I don't know either.
I mean, I guess the only thing I can think of is that at least so far in our 2 sessions, we've tended more towards talking people down than other options. Like we're not gung ho stab people first like Daylight or anything.
Right.
And that could potentially set us apart quite a bit.
I'll buy that. That sounds good to me.
Cool.
Yeah.
Hey, we're halfway there. That's 5 out of 10 XP. So we're just going to do all 5 of those again this session.
Do we advance?
We got something cool for the Alliance.
Nice.
Okay.
Cool.
And I think we're kind of framing whatever downtime activities Asta does as that's what she was doing during this negotiation. Maybe it overlaps a little bit or something like that.
Interesting.
I think the most likely thing for her to have been doing would be resetting all of those ding-ins that they had set up as traps in the warehouse.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Yeah.
That could be a personal.
Taken a while, yeah. Don't know what that would have kept as.
That could probably be like a personal project then.
That is not the correct entry. That is the correct entry.
What is that? What does that look like?
Yeah, it sounds like a personal project. So, you gotta get the pulley system to rig the log thingy back up and set it aside again, and get the trap door loaded back up and set the spring again, and all the little damn it. So just lots of grunting and cranky, annoyed sweating and pushing buttons and setting hair triggers on things and plugging things back in where they belonged, so that it can happen all over again if need be.
Gotcha. Do you think while you're going through this process, you might make some improvements to what's there?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Because it's I've seen it in action now, which I hadn't necessarily seen all of them in action before. It's okay, that worked great, except
nice.
And so little tweaks here and there. It's all right, let's little loop there, little shaving, whittling down that thing so it's a little fighter tune there. Would it be cool if this did this instead?
There it is. And then how many of these? All right. So I've made a clock for your personal project, trap maintenance.
All right.
And I think I can drag it out here, right? Is that good? Is that it? There it is. Boom.
Yep, there it is. I see it.
Cool.
There should be the clock for the shooter, whatever you want to call it, for the shooter research. Trying to track down that guy. I got 5 out of the 6 wedges ticked already.
That is right.
Do you want me to use my...
Got a critical roll. That's up to you. There's a part of me that's it'd be cool to find out now, but dramatically, it's also kind of cool if it waits for a while. So I don't know what's more interesting.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna spend my second downtime action on it either way.
Yeah, I don't really see what else I could be spending it on, so I'm cool. Although I don't. Yeah, I might need to get rid of some stress now that I think about it. Well, I don't know if I didn't mark any off. Did I spend any stress?
I don't know if I know I did, but I only have 2 down, so that's not.
Yeah.
Really
Yeah, I think I only have 2 down. All right. Yeah. I will. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll finish it up.
Yeah, so maybe we share notes and then since I ran afoul of Rome to try to keep him off my back, I'm wait, maybe Jandon can finish this off.
Yeah.
Take it to its conclusion.
Sounds good.
Let's get an action roll on the trap maintenance from Asta first.
All right.
We'll fill that clock up, and then we'll jump to Jandon
doing
the
no rush.
Shooter investigation.
No rush. Cool.
Probably. Well, I guess risky. Not risky.
No, I don't think it's risky. I think it's
No.
It's always
I think during
controlled for
downtime,
this.
it's always
Right.
It's what do they call it? A something roll. I don't remember.
Yeah, it's like a fortune roll, but it's a progress
yeah.
roll.
Yeah.
So you're always gonna we're just there's no great risk. There'll always be some reward.
Double 6s.
Oh, nice.
Whoa.
So I think that ends up being 5 ticks because I think that's what I got.
Yeah, 5 ticks.
Damn.
Working fast.
Yeah.
In the zone.
Yes, in the zone.
It disappeared. Where'd it go? What happened? I didn't do it.
Nice.
The
That
clock
is nice.
disappeared. What happened to the clock?
You don't see the clock?
It was there a second ago, and then I clicked on it, and then it disappeared for me.
Oh, weird. I can still see it.
Yeah, no,
I see a
weird.
shooter investigation and a rogue panther. Is what I see.
Wow. Yeah, no, the.
Oh, there it goes. It's back now.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what the hell. I'm not touching anything.
I'm not touching anything. All right, cool. And then Jandon, what does your investigation look like?
Yeah, I think it is. I think the skill I'm using is persuade. I think I'm kind of, hitting the streets and talking to people about who was around that day and what outsiders might have been around. And I think I'm going real soft and easy, right? So
Right.
yeah,
Right.
I know. I've got the feeling that with everything Rory's done, we're going to get it, and so not a problem. I'm just, yeah. I am just figuring out where the dice are on this thing.
It's over this little FD button.
Yeah, at the bottom left icon.
Yeah, so upper
FD,
left-hand corner. Yeah.
Got it. Yeah. Oh, it's fortune. Got it. You can just click fortune. Great.
Yeah.
Yep. That'll do it.
Yep, that will do it.
Nice.
Yeah, but it's just a lot of like, hey, did you hear about the peace talks? Yeah, they went pretty well, but we had one hiccup. There was somebody who took a shot. We think they're from outside of town. If they're from inside of town, we want to know. If did you see anything that day? Anything strange?
Yeah.
Can you tell me?
Yeah, I think there's a kid. I say kid, but remember, I'm 50. So right.
So he could be like 27.
I was gonna say, yeah, right. 25. So 25.
Right.
25?
So like 25, 22 to 25, something like that. Right. That's a kid, right? And if you're 22 to 25 and you're watching this, I don't mean anything bad by it. Right? I got a kid who's 21 to 25, so it's fine. No, my oldest daughter is 27, so yeah. So like 22
freshmen at Hopkins that are walking around, they're all 12.
That's right. So yeah, he might be 22. Kind of thin, scruffy. He's got his rain all the time slicker on, but it's kind of overcast and cloudy out today. Dry, but the air is dry as in it's not raining. The air is kind of moist, foggy, overcast. His name's Porter. And I think he approaches Jen and he goes, so, is this person you're looking for? Is he in trouble?
No, we're just trying to put the pieces together, figure out where they came from and who's trying to muck up the piece is all.
So if I know this person, I'm not saying I do. Should I tell you who it is? Are they going to be safe? What's going to happen to them?
The city's the city. I can't promise that everybody's going to be safe. All I can promise you is that I'm not looking for vengeance. I'm just looking for answers.
Look, I got what if they got paid a lot of money?
Well, I'd want to know who's paying money to have firearms fired into peace negotiations in our neighborhood. Wouldn't you want to know that?
No, that's none of my business.
Look, I feel like you're about to tell me.
I don't want to be in trouble. I didn't know that there was a negotiation going on or anything like that.
That's fine. You're not in any trouble. No one's going to track this back to you.
Look, Rome said that this is the only way we could get some peace between Daylight and us, because they're always, lots of people getting hurt on the corner around here. And so this was kind of our way of making things right, settling out, let them know we're not just going to roll over. Because
I get it. Yep, that makes sense.
Nobody got hurt, did they?
No, I believe the shot missed. So, what do you think? Who paid for that little bit of violence? I mean, this was and I think I'm trying to lean on the fact that it was a firearm, right? It's like,
yeah.
This was a firearm. I mean, I bet your friend didn't own a firearm. I bet they got the firearm as part of the deal. Who's throwing firearms into our neighborhood?
Yeah, Rome gave him the firearm and the cash.
I bet. Great. Any idea who Rome rolls with?
He works for the council. He came.
Oh,
he said
right.
This was council business.
Wow.
They funded it all. That's what he told me.
Ooh.
Interesting. Good to know. Thanks.
I'm all right. My friends can be fine, right?
Yeah, they'll be fine.
I don't have to talk to anybody else, do I?
Nope. I'm it. All right.
That is that clock. That is it.
Yeah, I think having a chat with Rome, if it's not free play, then it's definitely our next mission.
If it's not free play. Nice.
He might wake up with all of us on his chest, I think.
Free play. After we just got talking about, we're not the violent guys.
We're not the violent guys.
No,
we just want to talk.
Good evening.
We just want to talk, Rome. We just want to talk.
Nice.
My second downtime activity, I'm just going to train insight. Make it easy.
All right. And what does that look like, training insight for you? What does that look like for Rory?
I like to imagine we've got some maybe a random collection of books in the corner hideout.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
And so maybe I'm just kind of studying some things, doing a little bit of light reading. Maybe reading some Asta's Dingen books.
I like it. Like print books.
Yeah.
Nice.
She really still has some.
Yeah.
All right. Perfect.
Technical manuals and whatnot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Real dry stuff.
Those car manual things that I can't remember the name of. They have a name. There's like a series of them, and like each car has its own, and I can't remember what they're called. They're not Blue Book.
Yeah, I was gonna say Blue Book. I knew that wasn't right though. I could feel it.
Anywho, I'm sure somebody in the comments will tell me what it is I mean, because I don't remember off the top of my head now.
Cool.
And I think that leaves Asta with one downtime action left.
I didn't have any other issues. Can I do a little research into what I saw from Muriel?
Nice.
Ooh,
Yeah.
there you go.
Yes, you can.
That's
tell me some more about that so I can figure out what the size of this personal project is.
I want to know what it would have taken to have gotten a human into something like that.
Gotcha. I'm going to call this clock Muriel's Origins. Ooh. Is that good? Is that fair?
Yeah, that's fair.
This is 8. Whoops. This is an 8-tick clock. But it's only 1 clock.
Did she play piano every Friday at the Hollywood?
Oh, and there we go. That should help too. I forgot I had everything paused. All right. You can make an action roll on that, and I will tick it off.
All right.
Nice.
5 and a 6.
Ooh, nice.
3 segments.
That is 3. What does your research at this stage look like?
I'm probably like going to the like whatever our local healers are and like their documentation. Like I'm sure they've got some textbooks, so I'm gonna start there. It's like, okay, like
yeah.
What would a body and what would they need? And
so I think there at that level, right? I think a lot of the text there, a lot of that material is about dingens comprising components of external systems, right? So you can build a lot of exterior mechanisms, life-saving devices, things like that. But there's nothing there about putting a human or putting an organism inside even a network of these things, right? But it's possible. You could see how everything that Muriel's shell comprises could be dingens, right? The hard part is then, once I've got this built, right, how is it that she's inside the thing?
Gotcha.
Right? So I think for your 3 ticks, building that shell is possible. You can see how that can be done. The magic trick is how'd you get in there? And why would you do that?
Yeah.
Nice. That moves us into some free play. We've got some things happening here.
I mean, we could just go have a conversation with Rome. Unless we want to make it a mission, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, and I think that's up to you. It could start as a conversation and turn into a mission, or we could go straight into making it a mission. I'm pretty sure we've got mission options to cover that.
There is the confront mission type.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, council meeting. I mean, that feels a little
dramatic, but
yeah.
I mean, we have a friend on the council. We've got Nevi.
Yes, that is true.
I mean, maybe we should go to Nevi and
maybe we start with Nevi.
Yeah, I think we start with Nevi and let's talk to our friends first before we.
I like that.
Try to dump on an enemy. How about a little?
Nice. Man, hers, yeah. So doing this update broke everything.
Oh no.
Yeah, it broke everything. But it's all saved. So I just got to figure out what I did with her profile. Do you go to the council headquarters, the council hall, to have a conversation with her? Do you want to catch her outside of those premises? Where do you want to see her at?
Yeah, I think we do it outside. I mean, I think yeah. What do y'all think?
Yeah, I mean, she's got to have like office or someplace where she hangs out that's not the council, like, you know, an office or something. Like a bar she hangs out at, that when she's conducting business, but she's not like conducting business.
Yeah. What I'm trying to avoid is that Ned Stark thing where we go up to like the bad guy and are like, "We got you."
We got you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to avoid that bullshit.
That ended so well for him.
I don't want to Ned Stark this shit.
That would be painful.
Also, when I read those books, just talking about being old, when I read those books, I was like, "Oh, Ned's old. Like, he's old." And then I look back now, and I'm like, "I am older than Ned. I am now officially older than Ned."
So somebody pointed out recently that Will Wheaton, who just turned 50, is now older than Patrick Stewart was when he started playing Picard.
Nice.
Yep.
And
Wow.
I'm like, yeah. Because he was 47. I'm like, that's like right there.
That's a thing that happened. Wow, that's cool.
That is cool.
Yeah, I think like talking to Nevi off book, I think is the way to go.
Agreed.
Try to be somewhat slick about it, and yeah. They have like, is it a bar? Is it a cafe? Is it, the porch of their house, the roof of their apartment? I don't know what this is looking like exactly. What? Any thoughts? Anybody?
I like a rooftop cafe idea. That kind of could be.
Yeah.
Cool ambiance. Yeah.
Cool.
All right, here we go. Actually, we should look at our claim sheet because I think we might have a place.
Oh, okay.
Love it. And now I've got Walking in Memphis stuck in my head thanks to Misha. It's Misha's fault.
Look, I've had it stuck in my head ever since he named her Muriel. So
I've been trying to find like a way to work in the words "ma'am, I am tonight" into the game. I've not been able to do it yet. Not been able to do it yet.
Yep, I
don't know if it's going to happen, so I'm just going to like drop the joke as
one
a joke.
of us will be making that joke. I'm sure.
Yeah.
So my thought is, it's not candies.
No, I don't see it being candies.
Yeah, no, I think it's much more chill and like, low key.
All right.
That's how the vibe I would get.
Isn't there a bakery?
Ooh.
Like, so maybe there's a cafe above the bakery?
I like that.
Ooh, nice. Yeah.
I think there is a bakery.
It's a good place for a damn cafe, I've got to say.
Right? Fresh bread.
Yes. I think it may be, so we have a nice balcony, a nice overlook. It may be one of the higher buildings in this pier section. Let's name. Let's give it a name.
So the bakery that's down in that area is H&S Bakery.
Uh-huh. It could be H&S Cafe.
Yeah.
It's owned by the same people.
Yeah. I like it. And then I will add that to we can add that to the claim sheet. H&S Cafe.
Cool.
And if you drive down in the mornings when it smells amazing.
Nice.
Because they produce loaves for grocery stores all over the place. So it is a bakery.
Does Nevi know you're coming? Or is this kind of a surprise visit? Or do you set this up ahead of time? Or
I kind of feel like maybe we haven't had time to set it up because it's oh man, big revelation. Let's go talk to Nevi.
Yeah, this feels like this is her office hours and we're just dropping in.
Cool.
Because call ahead. Why
would we do that? So I think she's sitting there with two other people, another woman and Rome.
God damn it.
What?
It's not going to be that easy.
No, that's stuck in my head.
Rome?
Yeah. I'm extraordinarily susceptible to earworms. It's bad. Apparently, this is an ADD symptom, by the way.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so now, Rome, if you want to.
I knew that's
yeah. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Do we want to just play it off like we're just here to have a quiet little sit down with ourselves? Grab a table like we're just here for coffee and croissants or something? Or do we actually want to approach her?
Yeah, I guess the context is important at that point, right? Did we tell her, hey, we're meeting you, or did we just show up and know that she shows up here sometimes?
I think we were talking about it's probably more the latter.
Right.
Okay.
That we're just kind of showing up because we found this bombshell information kind of thing.
Right.
Sounds good.
And they're at a table. They're out on the balcony at a table. The three of them just talking. Drinking coffee, cappuccinos, having pastries when you arrive. I think Rome turns and sees you, but he's back in the conversation. He's got no reason to be suspicious. He's just aware.
Sure.
And he's had words with Rory before.
We've had words.
But he's not set off or triggered or anything like that. It's just he's an aware kind of person.
Yeah.
How do you want to play this?
That's a good question.
The place has a few customers. It's not overly busy. And they're kind of scattered around. Maybe there's another set of folks out on the balcony. The balcony's kind of huge. It's not tight. I think it's got a nice view out toward the pier, out toward the harbor.
Is there an empty table nearby?
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Asta's not the talker, so
Sure.
she sits at a table.
Yeah. I feel like I'm hesitant to crash the party at this point, but
Do we have the pistol from that shooting?
Ooh.
I don't know. What do you like? I mean, I don't exactly remember because I think
There were a lot of people who might have grabbed it
in the streets, so I don't know.
Yeah. We didn't say we grabbed it, so I think I was unconscious.
Well,
so,
it also came from outside the building.
Yeah, it came from outside in. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So probably not.
Probably not. Okay. Sounds good. For some reason, I was picturing like a Godfather 1,
right,
shoot and drop situation. But yeah, I got it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think I'll just like give a nod to them and be like, "How's your morning going, counselors?"
I think Nevi's all smiles, and she picks her cup up, kind of toasts you, and she says, "It's quiet. Everything's good. How are you this morning?" She's upbeat, cheery.
Doing all right. Excited about the progress we made in the peace talks. And like when I say that, I'm just looking at Rome, like I'm waiting for a flinch, like a mouth twitch, something.
I think I've got an image of Rome. Now, Rome is hardcore, man. He is solid, right?
I bet.
I think I can drag him out here. I forget how I showed these guys last time. Yeah, I forget how I did it. I don't remember. But yeah, he's rock solid. Is that it? Oh, yeah, here it is. Boom.
There we go.
There's Rome. And then I think I can do this so the people at home can see him a little bit.
We go. Yeah.
And in fact, I think it's not even a poker face. He smiles, right? And it's almost, if you weren't on the inside, right, it looks real and authentic. And he goes, "Yes, excellent work with those negotiations."
Thanks.
That goes a long way to boosting the morale of the corner and the alliance, giving the counselors time to work out a permanent peace. Thank you for your assistance.
Oh, he's taking it. We're throwing him off the roof. That's it.
That's awesome.
He's going over. He is going over. Jay is fucking with us, and that dude is going over.
The other woman, Arlen, she's age-wise, she's between Rome and Nevi, and she's all business. And her question is, so how much resources or money does that cost us? And are we, the council, are we on the hook for anything? Because I need to talk to budgets and financing if it impacts us in any kind of way like that. I mean, who do we owe? Who do you owe?
Yeah, we weren't billing anyone.
It's one of the many services we provide.
I'm biting my damn tongue. I'm just biting it.
Yeah, if you say you don't know anyone, then you don't know anyone. And Arlen runs with that. She's good. She's got no other questions. That was all that was burning inside her.
Rome, did you incur any debts? Incur any charges during the negotiations?
And he doesn't, right? He doesn't give anything away. He's like, I don't think so. Why that was, I didn't even know they were happening. Nevi this morning told me that there were negotiations happening, and they were done.
Mm-hmm.
Have you done many negotiations? Brokering, anything like that? Is this what you do?
I am a member. I am an acolyte of the Order of Mediators. Yes.
Ah, that explains it. I understand now. Excellent work.
Thank you. Are any of you concerned about the firearm that was shot into the negotiations? I know firearms are a well, they're rare.
I think Rome continue. Go ahead.
Yeah. That's all.
Rome continues. He goes, "Oh, not only are they rare, they could get you frozen, right? Several lifetimes. We might not unfreeze you. Yeah, they carry a stiff penalty. I wasn't aware there was a shooting."
So I think at that point, because I was waiting to interject at some point when Rome says that, and then I'm like, but we had a conversation about it just a couple of days ago. You said you were investigating the shooting.
Between
and you didn't want amateurs doing it.
But I'm investigating the fighting between Daylight and the Red Sabers. Yes, sometimes that spills out and hurts civilians, and I'm trying to protect the council members.
I see. So we can continue our investigation into the shooter.
At your negotiations, that there was a shooting, is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Specific to the negotiation. No, I wasn't aware. And Nevi seemed surprised too, like she didn't know.
Yeah, we've been trying to look into it.
And then she asked, "Well, what'd you find? Who was anybody hurt? Who was doing the shooting?" I thought the whole point was to get both sides to settle down and have a peace treaty.
No, nobody was hurt. But it wasn't from the Red Sabers or Daylight. We know that much.
I think Arlen gets up because she feels like this isn't about council stuff, business, that kind of thing. And she says goodbye, excuses herself, and it's just Nevi and Rome.
I'll follow Arlen out. Arlen, I had a bookkeeping question to ask you.
Sure. And I think she stops, right? She's not rushing now.
Yeah. I think I like don't stop her. I like walk out with her.
Okay, gotcha.
I imagine sort of brashly sitting down at the table, and maybe I don't know, maybe there's like whatever leftovers of Arlen's breakfast. I'm just, I'm not gonna let good food go to waste. Just like I belong there. Like
right.
I was clearly invited to sit here and partake in this conversation.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And I think Nevi kind of expects the two tables to join up together, right? Because now we're having this conversation. Yeah. Where Rome is like, "What are you doing? Right? Barbarian? Heathens? Right?" What?
I'm just impressed that Rory didn't lean over and take Rome's breakfast. So.
I can't tip my hand quite yet. These breakfast potatoes they're really good.
Arlen says, "Well, what is it? What can I help you with?"
I was looking into the shooting at as we're walking out, we're away from everybody, right? And I say,
it's just you two. Yeah.
I say, Rory and I were looking into the shooting, and there were a lot of threads that led back to Rome, and shootings like that don't come cheap, which means that there's something on the books. And if he did it through council business, there's only one person that could find it, and that would be you. So either you're in on it, which would disappoint me greatly, or you can find it on the ledgers.
I'm busy. I got a lot of stuff to do. I don't want to get in the middle of gangs, killing, shooting, fighting, where you could get me hurt.
You don't want to get in the middle of it, so you don't want to know if the books that you are in charge of paid for a shooting in the neighborhood that you're supposed to serve?
My books are clean. If I find something wrong or amiss, I will take it directly to the person that created that error. I will do that. You can be sure of that.
Now you're talking things that are going to get you killed. You're just going to go up to Rome and be like, hey, why did you pay for someone to shoot into a dangerous negotiation? That's your plan?
And I think she leans into you and she says, no, if you're right, if it's Rome, that's not going to be in my books. It's not going to be that obvious in my books. And if I go looking, I might find what you're looking for, and that'll get me killed.
Yeah, I want to make a persuasion roll. I want I want to send her looking. Like I want to plant that seed of like, you know, I want her to not be able to help it. What is my what's my position and effect here?
I think it's risky, right?
Yeah, well, totally.
Yeah, I think it's just risky.
Cool. And
I think you've got standard effect because her books, if you're right, her books are tampered with.
Yeah.
And that's not something she likes.
Yeah, and I've got 2 in persuade. I think I'm going to push myself. So what is that? 2 more stress?
Yes.
Cool. So I will throw 3 dice on this.
Nice.
And here we go.
Ooh.
Damn, that's bad.
Oh.
My highest is a 3.
Oh.
Is that anything?
Oh.
Or do we just learn that she's in on it? Is that what we just learned?
Oh.
I mean, there could be a complication. That is a.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a miss, right? That's just like a straight up miss, correct?
Yeah, it's a straight up miss. Yes.
But there's options. It kind of lays them out in the chat.
Yeah, it does. Things go badly. You suffer harm. A complication occurs. You end up in a desperate position. You lose this opportunity for action.
Yeah.
So here's what I'm gonna do. I think she says, "I will take a look, and then I'll decide what I'm going to do if I find anything." That's what she says. I'm going to start a clock, and that clock is Rome is on to you.
Ooh.
Right. Right.
That'll be perfect for the next thing I was thinking about doing. So this is great.
Cool. I'm not. You know what? I'm gonna push into a desperate situation.
Okay. All right.
And I think I'm going to switch over to command, which I don't have as well, but I'm also going to spend another 2 to get another die. So I'll have 2, and it'll be desperate standard. And I'm going to say, yeah, I think I'm just going to I'm not going to ask. I'm not going to charm. I'm going to say, whatever you find, better go to Nev. And if what you don't want is what you don't want is to end up being implicated into this mess. You heard what Rome said about firearms. You don't want to end up in the freeze, right?
Nice. Yes.
And I'll roll with 2 dice on a standard, which is just fucking dumb.
That's fine. That's fine. You got 2.
There you go.
Oh, that's stupid.
Oh!
That's stupid.
You got a crit on a desperate action. That's beautiful.
You can't go wrong with that.
Oh my god! Yes,
they get you some resolve XP too for resolve.
Yes, you do. You get some XP for resolve. Nice.
Beautiful.
Ma'am, I am tonight.
Excuse me. Oh my goodness.
Don't kill the J.
No, you said you were going to work that in tonight.
I did. It's clearly like my crit phrase now. I don't know why. I'm not even sure if it works, but it's good. It was my mother's favorite line in the song, so
it's a good line.
It's a good line. It's a good line. That is, as the kids say, dope AF. And yeah, I'm done. We can cut back to the table. I'm good.
That's perfect. Yes. Done deal. Whatever she finds, she will deliver to Nev.
Nice. Yeah. So the thought I had after Jandon steps away and I have a little more small talk over Arlen's discarded breakfast, I'll actually kind of like lean in towards the table a little bit and lower my voice and be like, we actually found somebody that knows something about the shooting. Kind of like looking at Nevi and looking at Rome and looking at Asta, and we're actually planning to meet up with them tonight.
So, nice.
I think Nevi looks at Rome. Rome's just drinking his cappuccino, and he says, "Tonight, if you have somebody, you should bring them in ASAP."
They're real nervous. Like they set the time and the place. We're gonna meet them and see what they know tonight.
I think he drains this cup and he sets it down and he says, "Okay, you need my help?"
It's just some street kid. We'll get what we find out and we'll let you know.
All right. He taps the table with his hand. I got stuff to do. I'll see y'all later.
Can I like pat his shoulder and place a small dungeon on him?
Ooh, yes, you can.
All
That's
right.
a risky thing you're doing.
I would like to provide help by as he is as he's getting ready to leave and he's like, I got business. I'm gonna hold my hand out over the table. It was a good breakfast. Good to see you. Give him a nice firm handshake.
Right? No, I think he doesn't handshake though. I think he does that. I can't do it, but my grandpa could. Wait. And he kind of does that with his finger, like he's shooting.
The finger gun?
Yeah, the finger gun, yeah. I think he does that right, with his right hand instead of shaking hands.
Sure.
Right?
But it's enough to get his attention.
Yes, that counts as help. I will
and
take it.
Cool.
I think I take one stress for help. I think it's how that works. In Forged in the Dark.
I think that's right. I think you take one stress to do help to
totally fine.
Pass help.
Yep. We'll go with that.
Yep.
So there you go. Yeah, do it.
It is risky standard. And that's only because Rome is
he's a
super
perceptive
alert.
Dude.
Yeah, he's a perceptive dude.
That was yeah.
And so
plus one stress for helper.
Perfect.
Okay, I know touch is not actually just touching somebody.
It's pickpocketing and
okay, then that is actually what I want.
Yeah.
So that would be 3 dice.
Pickpocketing, that sort of thing.
Reverse pickpocketing.
Yeah.
Holy
shit! What is this?
Yeah. You love to see it.
I don't.
I need to go buy a lottery ticket today. Okay. Is that still in effect? Is that did anybody win this weekend?
Right. That's wild because I feel like in easily the dozens of Forged in the Dark games I've played, I can probably count on one hand the number of critical successes I've seen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And dice rollers hate me. You know this.
I think I played a year and a half with Josh and Lauren, and I saw about 2 crits. So, 3 in one night is berserk.
That is berserk.
Oh, somebody did win the $1 billion, so okay, I guess I won't buy one.
Yeah, Rome is caught up in playing this game. Who's more cleverer? Than the other with Rory, right? Totally misses being touched, having a ding snuck onto his person.
Perfect.
Awesome.
And my assumption is you're tracking him. That's what the
Yeah,
thing
yeah,
is
it's a
to do.
tracker.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. And I explicitly didn't name a place because I figured he's just going to try to tail us somehow anyway.
Right.
So.
All right.
So maybe that's the mission. I don't know.
Tailing him, tailing us?
Yeah, setting up an ambush. I don't know.
Well, if you don't know, he's on his way. GM to players, if we're short on the mission, he's on his way to smoke that dude right now.
Yeah, we figured.
Oh, I didn't give a name. I was just making somebody up. I wasn't.
But he knows. Yeah, he knows who did the shooting.
Oh, that's true.
Oh, right. Yeah, I guess that's our mission.
Right.
That's my mission. Yeah, I hadn't even thought about that. That's true. He knows who.
Right. There's only one person that knows, right? And when you say we have a guy, he's like, I can fix this.
Just take care of it. Oh yeah. So we got to, because we didn't even get a name. We just, well, it may or may not have been the person you talked to, because everything was a friend this and a friend that.
Right.
It may or may not have been him. But that's got to be where we start, is tracking that kid down again. What was his name? Jay something?
Porter. Yeah, Porter.
Kids that may or may not have been the shooter.
So it's just Rory, Asta, and Nevi at the table now.
Yeah,
I think she's gotten. Go ahead.
As he walks away, I say, butter wouldn't melt in that motherfucker's mouth, like that guy.
It's true.
Oh, that's a good. I'm gonna say that. That was a good one.
Oh, you've never heard that expression before?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, because it's.
I did not make it. I did not make it up, but that guy just like is the. I think he's like the picture of that in the dictionary. Butter does not melt in his mouth.
That's where your crits come from. The magic of Forge in the Dark streaming.
Oh, those crits are beautiful. Cool.
I know.
That just means we're about to roll lots and lots of misses now.
Yeah, I'm hoping you get them all out of the way right now. Yes, I agree.
Yeah.
Anything
I don't have
else
much else for Nevi? I mean, maybe some small talk and stuff, but
yeah, and I think she's mostly trying to get up to speed on the shooting that took place, because she did not hear anything about
well, I guess
a firefight or any assassination or any of that tail into that.
Well, now that, and I don't know when Jandon will get back to the table, but I guess now the question is, Rome actually leaves.
Mm-hmm.
Do we actually want to debrief her on that whole situation or not?
Or do we just want to get the fuck out of here and be like, we'll talk to you later?
Like, fiddling with whatever tech it is that she's using to follow.
Yeah. That's true, because we can follow him. Yeah, that's true.
While you are briefing Nev real fast.
Yeah, sure. I suspect Rory sort of has the same realization I did, was that I was thinking we would just set an ambush because Rome would try to, but no, wait, he knows who did the shooting. That's where he's going. Right. Yeah, we should get on that. So
nice.
Yeah, maybe say some quick but not rude. We're on top of it. We're looking into it. We'll take care of it. That's what we do. We want the peace as much as anybody else.
Nice. So we've been at this about an hour. You want to take a break? Come back. It sounds like we have a mission.
Yeah.
It does.
Excellent. I like it.
Let's take and protect.
Yes, and protect. It sounds like protect, but we can talk. I think it is protect.
Oh, okay. There's also rescue.
Yeah, no, that can work. So we can talk about it when we get back, which one fits, and then we'll jump into it.
Sounds good.
All right, cool. Perfect. We'll see everybody in about 10 minutes.